Hello and welcome back to my channel. Come hang out for the weekend with us in St. Croix. From St. Thomas, you take an inter-territory flight. We took Cape Air, and it is just a quick 20-minute flight from St. Thomas to St. Croix. It's pretty fun. You actually get balanced on the plane. There's no actual seat assignments. Christiansted, once you land, is just about 20 minutes from the airport, so it's a really quick 40 minutes from St. Thomas and then over to Christiansted, which is where we were staying. We grabbed a taxi, grabbed some lunch on the boardwalk at Shoop's, which is a really yummy little burger place, and then walked around exploring some shops. After exploring some of the shops, we went over to explore Fort Christiansvaern. Fort Christiansvaern has stood over the harbor since the 1700s, built by the Danish to protect trade and the growing colonial town. But behind the bright yellow walls is a much deeper history. St. Croix's economy was built by agriculture and the forced labor of enslaved Africans whose culture, resilience, and descendants continue to shape the island today. Through the centuries, the fort has changed roles many times, witnessing pivotal moments in the island's history, including the movement toward emancipation in 1848. Today, St. Croix's economy is largely driven by tourism, and the National Park Service preserves this fort as both a reminder of the island's layered history and is considered one of the best preserved colonial forts in the Caribbean.
Mutiny is known for breadfruit. That's how they make their vodka. All the bush tea that used for morning.
This is a beautiful view of the historic fort right here, and we have the little private island that we get to go and experience. This is a king suite. You can check it out here. I'll show you a little tour, but this is gorgeous, and we can't wait to share more about St. Croix with you. Just woke up. It's a very, very beautiful morning. I just went to go get the car. I'm gonna go drive around, adventure, try and see some fun things, and then come back to the hotel and go to the island that we have access to and hang out at the pool. Let's see what we get into. We just made it out to the eastern end. It's called Udall Point. So this is the easternmost point in the US. After leaving Point Udall, we headed west towards Frederiksted, which was about an hour drive depending on your stop. Frederiksted is on the west side of the island and is where the cruise port is, so it can get pretty busy on cruise ship days, but on this day there were no ships in, so it was nice and quiet. There is another fort you can explore, though it was closed that day. Frederiksted can be a little bit sleepy if cruise ships aren't in town, so we opted to head and grab lunch at Sandcastle and then continue our way north towards the Monk's Bass. After we left the Monk's Baths, we drove into the center of the island, which is much more tropical and lush than some of the other parts of the island. We headed towards the Mount Pelier Hut Domino Club, which is famous for their beer-drinking pigs. After you pay a small fee, you get to go hang out with the pigs, and they give you non-alcoholic beers that you can give to them. It's pretty fun to watch how all the different pigs will drink the beers. You usually just put the can in their mouth and they'll spit it out right there. And they're so cute. One of the pigs has had some extensive dental work done in the past, and she got spoiled with having a pour of beers into her mouth because she couldn't crunch the cans. It's a great experience, a lot of fun. You definitely have to try the mamajuana when you hang out at the bar, and if you want to play some games, they've got them all over. Once we got back to the hotel, we ran up to change, then hang out in the Peacock Room until the water taxi could take us over to Protestant Cay. This is a public beach, but the water taxi to get over does cost money if you're not staying at the hotel. We're on this little private island. Our hotel's right back there. We are hanging out, just watching the sunset and enjoying some beautiful Caribbean sunshine. We've got one more day left on St. Croix. We're gonna get dinner tonight, and then in the morning probably explore the hotel a little bit more, and then maybe walk around town, see what happens. Is our last day here at the King Christian Hotel and in St. Croix. We are hanging out at the pool this morning, about to go pack up our stuff and then go explore town a little bit before our flight this afternoon, which I believe is at 4 p.m. So we have a whole day to explore. Really exciting. This hotel has been amazing, very beautiful, and the pool is incredible. So definitely recommend you check it out. Driving on the highway. I hope you had a great time exploring St. Croix with us. Don't forget to like and subscribe for all the new adventures to come.